What's up guys, Ken Guy here, bringing you another PTCGO video. And today we are looking at Zach Lesage's winning Pikarom deck that he won the Players Cup 2 with. And Zach is one of my closest friends within the Pokemon community. So, you know, in fact, I even just got off the phone with him just a little bit ago. We were talking about Pikarom in general, and I was like, hey, you know, maybe I should make a video on Pikarom. So credit to Zach, to his list. I'll leave a link to his channel, his Twitter, wherever you can find him as well. But looking at the list here, this is not your really standard kind of Pikarom list. This one does play the Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX. Using that ability perfection to use your Pikarom's attacks, your Raichu attacks, but also providing not only a different type so that you can maybe hit like other things for weakness, but it also makes it so that you're not weak to fighting like your Pikarom and your Raichu are, your Boltund and all of that. So it gives the deck a little bit of more versatility, I guess you could say. It really just helps out matchups. Also, just like the extra HP, the way the math works out on it is that you know, maybe Pikarom can't hit you as well. Actually, a Brave Blade from an Azacian that has been boosted by Alter Creation GX cannot one-shot a Mewtwo Mew without something like Vitality Band or any other damage boosting. Something like Leon would probably get you there. Anyways, this is kind of the list here. You want to, from my experience and watching Zach play as well, going second definitely seems way better. You definitely want to go second so that you can use this Boltund B's Electrify. That's going to help you get some energy from your deck and help power up your attackers. Definitely a very strong Pokemon. It's also not a bad attacker here too when you do get a bunch of energy out on the field. I've found myself in some situations where I'm knocking out tag team Pokemon with this Bolt Storm attack. So pretty good here. Everything else is kind of standard. You know, you have the Dedenne Eldegoss Crobat package, really just good consistency Pokemon. The Pikachu Zekrom, which we've all seen how successful that has been with that full blitz and that tag bolt, and just be able to take a bunch of prizes, and just really strong tag team Pokemon in general. I wouldn't say that there's anything too wild and crazy about this list other than the Mewtwo Mew, just giving it that little bit more of a versatility. The Team Yell Grunt is kind of spicy, especially when you're playing the Crushing Hammers. If you can get a couple hammers and a Yell Grunt off, you could really set opposing Pikaroms or ADP. A lot of these top meta decks, you can really set them behind a turn while you can really just continue to put that pressure on. So with that being said, here is the list, and we're just going to go ahead and get into some games. Alright, so we're going to get to call the coin flip. We do win the coin flip, and we are definitely going to want to go second here. So start off with a mulligan. The rest of the hand wasn't too amazing other than the radar. No way to get out of Boltund with that hand. So this hand, we do start with a Coco V, and some quick balls, some hammers. So we're definitely going to be able to get a Boltund out coming into our turns, assuming we don't get like a turn 1 reset stamp or something weird like that. So opponent's going to be starting a Snorlax here. Very interesting Pokemon here. Brand new from Vivid Voltage. We're just going to attach a Twin Energy and pass. So I think we just kind of capitalize on this. Play a couple hammers down. Okay, so we do get that. Go ahead, quick ball away the Yell Grunt. We're going to want to get out our Boltund. Actually, it looks like we prized both of our Boltunds, so this is not good. Oh dang. Alright. I mean, that is Pokemon, that will happen sometimes. Gonna go ahead and grab Mewtwo Mew, and then I think I'm just gonna grab like Pikarom with the other. And then I could just get a fresh Dedenne. So that's kind of awkward, just not getting a Boltund there. I'm going to attach a Lightning to this Mewtwo, and I don't really want to do anything else after that. I kind of want to see what my opponent really has planned. All we really saw was that Twin Energy and pass, unfortunately. We do see a Crushing Hammer. Okay, so there's one energy in the discard. Maybe our opponent doesn't have much. If we can try and power up a full blitz, we could just maybe take a quick game here, because it doesn't really look like our opponent has much. There is a research though, so we're going to be able to see a lot more of what's going on. Licky, what does this do? Triple colorless, Licks go crazy, 90 damage, discard card from hand, top card opponent's deck, and energy from opponent's active. Okay, this is gonna be spooky. This is gonna be spooky. I can already tell you. Oh man. We might have a very scary first game here. We're gonna go ahead and put Air Balloon here. Go ahead and stamp them. Why not? Because I'm about to research anyway. Puts them at one less card. So what do we get off of this? We get another hammer. So that's pretty good. Get heads there. We'll take it. Cherish Ball. Probably gonna just grab the Choo-Choo here. And then I think I Dedenne this hand away. Don't really want to... Yeah. We're just gonna go for it. It's probably not a great option, but it's an option. Okay, it didn't even really pay off, but I really don't know how bad it... I don't know. This just isn't great. This just isn't great. We have to pass, unfortunately. Not having the Boltund, either Boltund was... Both of them were prized, so... Probably would have helped out in this matchup, but when you do prize both of your optimal starting Pokemon, it does kind of suck, so... This game could have been a lot different. We'll get to see what this Lickitung deck is all about. Gonna see a Dance of the Ancients come from our opponent. We would have liked to see that ourselves. Because we do have, like, Energy Switch... Okay, not anymore though, because we are getting Marnied. So, let's see what we get off of this. Hopefully something good. A Swell, a Pikarom, an Energy, Research. And we're just gonna see our opponent just use that Snorlax ability. We get a Switch here, but that doesn't really matter. Kinda want to just find our Coco Prism. Okay, and we do get it, so thankfully we're fine. So I am going to be able to get a full blitz off here, and that's going to be real nice. I'm going to go ahead and use full blitz here. And I think I just put all of it on this Mewtwo. And maybe try to knock out like 2 Lickitung, and stop that from like being a thing. I know that he's gonna get rid of an energy when he uses that attack, when he uses that Licky's attack. So I do have like an energy on this one here, and an energy switch. We do get Marnied again though, so we do have to like find another way to do that next turn. Okay, so we just get energy, and that's fine. If he doesn't get into the Licky though, I think we're in a really, really good spot. Yeah, and he is just going to concede there. So, him just not being able to set up, we're able to take a quick dub. Alright, so we are going to get to call the coin flip again, and this time we lose the coin flip. Hopefully our opponent lets us go second. That is definitely going to be the optimal thing for us here. So yeah, it does look like our opponent is going to be going first. Definitely like to see that. See some kind of Reshazard sleeves and deck box, so maybe this will be some sort of Reshazard deck. We did have to take that mulligan, but we do start the Boltund, and we have Pikarom like ready for us like on the bench. This hand I'm perfectly okay with. Okay, so we see a couple Jirachi. Makes me think that this might be like something like Baby Blounce, which is definitely a matchup that I don't really like to see because it's just single prizers versus multi-prizers, and I've seen how Baby Blounce can just absolutely pop off. So we'll see here. Looks like our opponent is going to be kind of using Stellar Wish to just kind of dance around a bit and maybe get some crucial trainers that to help them set up. But it looks just another scoop up net. So we're gonna see communication. He's gonna put a Jirachi back into the deck. What is he gonna grab here? This might give us a little bit more insight on what his deck is. Oh, it's Orbeetle. Okay. This is not a deck that I've ever seen. I've never actually like seen any gameplay of how this deck works. So it looks like it does have kind of a hit and run kind of attack with Strafe. I don't really know what the VMAX does, other than I know it can put like damage counters down. So we're definitely gonna find out here pretty soon. I hate to kind of lose like a lot of these resources, but I also think I can get away with. I think I can get away with it. I don't really want to stamp them, so I'm just gonna go for the research. Oh, and I get the Mewtwo as well, which is pretty good. Wow, this is actually a really busted turn, because I can grab Coco Prism here. Yeah, I can grab Coco Prism. I could even bench the Mewtwo. I think benching the Mewtwo is totally fine. Use that Dance of the Ancients. We'll pick the Raichu and the Mewtwo. And we'll just kind of go like that. I don't really use Raichu too much, which I probably should. That might be like just like a better way to play the deck. Alright, so opponent's still asleep, good for us, but they probably do just have like something like Scoop Up Net and get that out of the active. They are going to use that Stellar Wish again though, and going to grab a Quick Ball, maybe set up another Orbeetle view. We'll see. Discarding a Marnie off of the Quick Ball makes me think that they either want to go aggressive with a research, or maybe they just have another Marnie in hand. I would actually kind of prefer that. My hand doesn't really have too much going for it. Yeah, I have Radar, but last I checked, I didn't think I saw any Dedenne in there. So we might not have access to Dedenne. Okay, we are going to see a communication, putting a Jirachi back into the deck. Probably going to grab the Orbeetle VMAX in that beautiful Rainbow Rare. We'll get to see what it does here. So once during turn, if the Pokemon's in the active, put 1 damage counter each of the opponent's Pokemon. G-Max Wave, Grass Kellis, 50, 50 more for each energy attached to my opponent's active. Okay, so that's a little scary, just a little bit, because we're a deck that plays a lot of energy. So I think my play is actually to just switch and use the Tandem Shock and just kind of paralyze him and then maybe knock it out the next turn. He might just hide behind this as well. Okay, so we're going to see a Marnie. He grabbed that off the Stellar Wish, but let's see. Coughing comes down. Interesting. It's an interesting card to see the Coughing come down. Oh, we do have access to Dedenne. Well, that's just fine. Then I think we're fine with getting rid of the energy here. going for the Dede change. Hit him with the hammer. And that's pretty good. So yeah, it's gonna be harder for him to like set up now. And I think I can just go for a full blitz. I'll just go for like the full blitz, and then I'll just like power up a benched Choo-Choo. Yeah, so we'll do 2 onto the Choo-Choo. He has no energy on his Orbeetle. I don't really think he has any ways to attack with it this turn. So we could be sitting very pretty. Okay, he's going to be putting a bunch of damage counters on with this Weezing. Gonna see a Capture Energy come down on the Orbeetle. Very interesting. Okay, so we are gonna get Marnied. My plan was to Air Balloon the Mewtwo and then just Tandem Shock this Orbeetle. But it looks like we get the Air Balloon anyway, and a Quick Ball, and a Speed Energy, so like actually this is fine. Oh, he goes into the Weezing, and with the Detention Gas. Okay, that's fine, and we get another Dedenne. Totally fine. I think my play is to bring up this Orbeetle, unless I can get another Hammer here. We do. Okay, so this is really good for us. We've been getting pretty lucky with our hammers. I think I still want to Air Balloon this Mewtwo, and I want to Quick Ball away this Mewtwo. Do I have any boss in the discard? I do. Part of me... I think okay. I think what I'm going to do is that I'm going to grab the Coco V, but then I'm going to Dede change. Okay, well, I mean, I guess that didn't really pay off other than we hit the hammer. So, like, we've got, like, more time. I think with this, I don't know if I want to Marnie him. I might want to feign the fact that I have supporters. I just don't want to use them. I can just go with, like, a full blitz and just be pretty comfortable here. And then I can attach the energy to Pikarom. I think that's pretty safe. We got a ton of energy on the board. We're like super ahead, and I don't really see a universe where we can lose, but anything can happen. There's another Orbeetle VMAX on the field, so we're gonna see damage definitely get placed on the board, but him not being able to attack, so I don't really see him like taking prizes. Okay, so I think my play next turn is what I've wanted to do for the past few turns, and that's just kind of get a Tandem Shock off and just kind of two-shot these Orbeetle VMAXs. So another energy does come down on the Orbeetle, and what's scary is that it is only a 2-energy attacker, so any turn that I miss a attachment, or miss not an attachment, but miss a hammer or something to get rid of his energy. But thankfully, we actually do have Crushing Hammer and Boss's Orders, so if we can hit Heads on Hammer and then Boss's Order, we can Tandem Shock it and then just try to knock it out the turn after. So we do see another switch get played, which looks like there's 1, 2, 3 switches now in the discard pile, so he's out of switching options, probably, unless he plays a 4th switch, which he might. We've already seen Air Balloon. There's 1 Air Balloon, so he probably has like 1 more, but he can't Air Balloon retreat while he's paralyzed, since Air Balloon just reduces his retreat cost. So the Tandem Shock is definitely going to matter, I think. It's very fortunate that we were able to get Marnied into Boss's Orders for this to happen as well. I don't see a world where he goes and leaves this orbital, or yeah, leaves it in the active position. So we're gonna see the Galarian Zigzagoon just ping a little bit more damage on there, and yep, he's just gonna stay asleep. So fine by us. We're just gonna go for the hammer anyway. Yep, and we do get it. Awesome. We'll go ahead and bring it up because it does have that balloon on it. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat to this one and Tandem Shock. So that'll paralyze him. He should be out of switching options. With 3 switch in the discard already, if he has any more, it will be his last one. So hopefully we'll be able to take this knockout on this. Okay, so we see a research come down. And it looks like... I think this is going to stick. I think this is going to stick, actually. So Scoop Up Net, going to bring that up. Just ping another damage counter down. I think I go for the Lightning Ride. I think I go for the Lightning Ride here when I attack into this. Unless I get another air balloon or a switch off the top deck. And then I can just Lightning Ride again. How many hammers have I used? I've used 3. And it feels like I've hit heads on every single one, so... because every single way I've been able to get rid of his energy has been super impactful. He's just not been able to attack all game. Okay, so that Eerie Beam is... You know, it is putting damage out on the board. It is racking up rather quickly. Okay, so we do get Switch. That's pretty good. Let's see. You have 310 hit points. We could hit the 250 with the Lightning Ride, with like an energy switch. I don't know if I want to do that though. I think I want to... Man, this is kind of tough. Part of me wants to full blitz as well, because I know I've got this knockout here. Yeah, let's go for this. Let's keep our tandem shocks like available to us. We'll just go for the energy switch here. Get the full blitz knockout. And yeah, like he is going to be doing some damage here, but it's fine. I'm going to put this energy on the Boltund. Since we have like a ton of energy on the board, I feel like we can kind of clean up the game now that we have the boss's order in hand. So I think this game is pretty like well wrapped up for us. We just have like so many options available to us, while he doesn't have very many options available to him. He does only have 10 cards left in his deck. This Stellar Wish could be huge for him. Looks like he's going to grab a Roxy, and we know that he plays like the Coughings and stuff, so that he's going to be able to place some damage and also just draw a bunch of cards off of a Roxy. But we're actually just going to see the Dede change, so he is really going all in on this play here. He has 6 prizes to take, but only 3 cards left in the deck, so the rest of these cards definitely are going to have to matter. So, I'm not really sure. My opponent just draws the rest of his deck. I think this is just kind of them conceding that they can't win the game here. I do have the boss's orders in hand. Oh, okay, there's an Eldegoss V, but it looks like they already played Roxy though, so I'm not really sure why they would bench that. Maybe they're just kind of assuming that I can't just like win the game. Maybe they can just put up something big, and or I really don't know. Yeah, they're just gonna take the concession there. So very good game for us. I feel like we played that pretty well. The Tandem Shock helped out a lot. Also the Crushing Hammers definitely put in a lot of work. Alright guys, so that's gonna about do it for our video on Mew3 Pikarom today, and huge credit to Zach for the list and kind of talking me through a little bit of, you know, how the deck works a little bit. And definitely go subscribe to his channel, The Lone Blown. I'll leave a link to his channel and his Twitter in the description, so make sure you check that out. But most importantly, if you like the video, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, share to all your friends, and let me know what kind of content, if there's any decks that you want me to cover in the future. Definitely leave that down in the comments below. So that being said, I'm Ken Guy. I'll see you guys in the next one.